Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my intraday live stream for stock selections. I forget to tell like, share, subscribe as always, so please do that because I don't remember why I'm doing this for. Okay, stock selection process. You can begin any way you want. Initially, how I started was I made a watch list of whatever stocks I think will move every day. So these are the stocks which I made looking at all the movements. Like these usually have minimum of 1% movement every day. So I checked on those things. So the next thing how I begin with selecting these stocks was I started uh, differentiating with all this sector wise. So first thing, there are a lot of sectors, and to find out to the total sector percentage movement, you can put in that CNX, IT, auto, FMCG, all these things. These are all the sectors, overall sector movements, and this was for long term purposes, which I just wanted to keep an eye on. And here we can see Nifty, Bank Nifty, Sensex. These were simply put in, it was already there, so I just left it. And UKX, UK market, which opens at 1 o'clock. Usually market moves according to what it shows. If the market is red, then afternoon session is probably going to go down, something like that. So next is India VIX. 11.7% is the lowest of India VIX. India VIX is something you can, it's called as volatility index. So right now it's at all-time low. All-time low in the sense the lowest it has seen in years. See, it's somewhere here. And when the VIX is low, it affects in the future and options market, mostly in the options market, the contract things, which I don't trade right now because it's too advanced for me. And this is the IT sector. Minimum IT sector has been growing rapidly from the last few months. This, you don't have to see the chart, you just have to see this, like how many percentage it has changed in the morning. Usually if you see whichever is in green, then you can go long on that. Whichever is red, you can go short on that. So to add this, you just have to type in CNX stocks and whichever index you want to trade in. CNX, this won't come in, yeah, go in all section, type CNX and Nifty, not Nifty, you get IT. And if you see CNX auto, all are NSE, so check on that. Just type CNX. IT is information technology, auto sector, FMCG, then metal, pharma, realty, AC. Go according to what you know, like whichever stocks you prefer. If you prefer going in for example media stocks, if you know whichever media stocks, if you have traded it before, then you can add something, you can add CNX media and see for trading. If you don't, then I'll show you one more way coming up. Let's see, add all these things on your watch list. This is basic, and for a free trial version of tradingview.com, you can make one more this thing, watch list. It's called red list for some reason, I didn't change the name. It's in the same name as before. And after that, go to NSE website. NSE website, go to live market. This is just for stock selections, not live market actually. Equity and SME market. Here you can select few stocks which you like, if you think they have potential of moving every day. For intraday you need good movements. It's very good if the movement is in one direction only, like it doesn't change in the afternoon session. If it goes up, it just keeps going up on that day. If it goes down, it just keeps going down on that day. Technically I'm not prepared for this live stream, but still. Okay, Nifty 50, these are the top 50 stocks in Nifty 50. So if you want, you can, these are the market movers. Like if the stocks here move up, then it will make a big difference in the Nifty chart. Nifty chart is this here. These are the levels which I drew. Just if Nifty is going up, then all the market stocks will move up. That's why I just check Nifty, and it's very good to trade in Nifty or Bank Nifty because you don't have to see a lot of charts. You just have to see only two, and you can just see other major stocks which move the market. Like Nifty is majorly moved if Reliance moves. Reliance is a big player in Nifty, so if Reliance is moving higher, Nifty also will move very good. And in same way in Bank Nifty, HDFC, if HDFC is moving in Bank Nifty will keep moving accordingly. If you can see that their chart also moves similarly, Nifty and Bank Nifty. I think right now it's a little bit different because on that day Bank Nifty outperformed very well. Please don't look at this levels, it's not proper. We'll go through all the levels and do all the homework. So okay, if you want to trade on Nifty 50, you can select from this, or if you don't want to go on blue chip stocks, you can go for mid cap. So I selected few stocks from mid cap as well, like Cholafin. I have that in my, I don't know, but I just liked it, so I just put. I have Zeal, Apollo Tires, Sale, TVS Motors, Exide India. I have all the stocks. Tata Power. I just selected randomly because I knew the company. So market, if there is any news, I can just get out of this thing of the trade. I'll get it better. And small chip stocks, small cap stocks, I don't think I have any small cap stocks because daily movement is not that great, and this is majorly moved by people's choice. If it is very small, I don't think this is very small cap, like Bajaj Electric, Alkaline, those things, Graphite India, those are there in my long term. Apollo Pipes, I think I have few of this, but not much, because this one sometimes it moves so high that it might hit the upper circuit or the lower circuit. So once it's hitting that region, and if there's no buyers or sellers in that region, you'll be stuck in that region. So it will be very difficult to close the trade within 3 o'clock. So it's very risky sometimes. So usually small cap stocks people don't trade intraday. Okay, you have big, large caps, small caps, all those things, and you can find all the sectoral indices as well. For auto sector, I usually keep three stocks of each sector. So for this I have TVS Motor. According to price I have kept it because it's around 580 rupees. So intraday with the leverage I can take a good target as well. Ashok Leyland I have not taken it because I don't remember why. Eicher Motors I have it. Bharat Forge, Tata Motors, all these I have. Maybe 3, yeah, I have around 4 in this, in auto sector. Then the bank sectors, I have ICICI Bank, SBI, and not this. Axis Bank I have. Yeah, you can just check the chart. If there is a good movement, then you can put it in your this watch list. For example, ICICI banks. For to know whether it will move, you can see it in this way as well, or you can put this indicator. This indicator is called average to range, ATR. This is the average range it moves every day, around 2 rupees to 3 rupees. This is average of 14 days. So to check how much it moves every day, you have to put the length as 1. So in one day, sometime usually it moves in this range around 1 rupee. So 1 rupee in this stock right now, 676 to 677. No, 1 rupee movement is not very good. And I have to go daily chart as well. I forgot, sorry. Okay, you can see in daily chart it moves on an average of 8 rupees. That's minimum of 1%, I guess, of 8 rupees. Yeah, 8 rupees is minimum of 1%. That is minimum. Maximum it can go to about 24 rupees as well. And this one looks like a breakout, but we'll talk about it later when we do the homework, actual homework. So this is how you select stocks. Or if you have any strategies, then you can do screening through other websites called screener. Screener.in. You can filter out stocks and check in this if you have any like strategies, either this or you can go to Chartnik. And Chartnik, I think they have pre-planned screeners like 15-minute breakout, short-term breakouts. You can select according to that. Like just now I selected short-term breakouts. This filtered out all the stocks. Look at all the commands they have given. Latest max 5, latest close. I am not sure how to use this, but you can see other YouTube channels how to do all these things, because I don't use it very much. This is one way of filtering out stocks. Okay, after selecting all the things, the next step is making a watch list. This is my watch list. See, the first 3, there's one more, I think it got missed out. So the first ones are all pharma sector, then comes all the auto sector, steel sector, then comes some Tata companies, then Bharti Airtel and Reliance, those come in telecommunication. Then there is banks, then there is IT, then this is, what do they call it, media sector. There's only one. Then there is all small caps, then some random ones which I just see because I like the charts. There is some momentum, I just put random ones in the last. The IRCTC also is there because this one movement is very good. Okay, you after making all the watch list, you can either go whichever sector you want to trade on, or you can trade any potential stock which might give a good breakout or something. So let's see, Apollo Hospital, we go on day chart. As you can see, day chart, it was forming a wedge. If you go to 1 hour chart, you can see a clear wedge here, and gave a breakout and formed a retest, then went back up. This alone will literally tell you that it's going to be bullish next day, because inverted pin bar or some hammer, there's some candle. I don't remember all those names, I just see the rejections. See, all day it came down and the volume is so low, but still it went back up because buyers are not letting it go down. And this level is like a support. Once it breaks out, it has to take support. That means it's a really good trade. And it went till 4000. I saw the stock going up when it was around 3800. I didn't take the trade because I'm scared, and this is little bit pricey for my budget as well. So swing trading also, I didn't take any calls. So once you see this in daily chart frame, you can see it has recently gave a breakout after consolidation. So the next candle was red, and this line is because in a smaller time frame, so it might take a support here and continue or go sideways. And usually you have to see the indices, how it moves. If the pharma sector is down, then usually this will be a red candle tomorrow. So next one, we'll go to the 1 hour time frame. See, 1 hour time frame, you can see clearly formed a wedge, gave a breakout, gave retest, and went back up, consolidation here, then it fell down. Now this level I think will act as a support. We'll go to a smaller time frame to know more. Right now in a larger time frame, you can clearly tell here there's rejections on the upside, then there is rejection on the downside. So here the sellers won, then it went back down, then buyers came into power, then started pushing it higher. But every time it tried to go higher, there were rejections here. It was trying to go higher and the volume was much higher as well. So whenever they were pumping, they were sellers. Usually this breakout, you people like intraday people and all, they buy, because once it is pumped, then everybody starts buying. Then the institutions don't have to put a lot of money to pump it up. So all the sellers in this region, they sell it to you, all the intraday traders. This is for mostly future options. If someone has bought it, and this is all looking like profit booking as well. So you can see this as a profit booking on that day. So next, if you have to see the market move up, if this is a profit booking, then this might consolidate a little bit more. So in 1 hour chart, you can expect it to come till here and then go up. So in a 15-minute chart, you can see it made a double top, clear double top, and this one candle was large candle. So I knew it if this level is broken, it's a buy call, but if it's not breaking, then it's a sell call. But this first candle itself, I couldn't take any trade because risk to reward ratio is very bad. There's a lot of videos on how to calculate all those things. If you need some help, then I'll put in a video for that as well. As you can see, there is one more level of support and resistance here as well. Rejections in this place. In 15-minute candle time frame, you see two double tops fell down. And if you go to a smaller time frame, I can't see much. but there is a support here in this range. So usually you have to find a no trading zone, so you clearly know which when it goes in one direction you have to take a trade. But right now I'm not seeing any good direction in this. You can only see it in this way, but I'm not finding anything useful here to trade for tomorrow. Even if I draw a line here, if it breaks, then this will be the next support. So this will be this is 0.69 percentage, so it's not a 1% move. If it moves, it can move till here to here mostly. Then you can never say, because markets are unpredictable. Depending on that, you have to take a trade. If this level is broken, then the next support is here. So right now I don't think it might not break this level as well. If you can take a reversal trade on the day, like 5-minute charts, then you can wait here. If it is stopping, then you can take a reversal trade here. So my predictions for this are really not that great, but I don't think I have any useful suggestion for this. So next thing we'll go to Sipla. Just forming a triangle, but broke out with a gap up. Let's see in the daily time frame. Go to a larger time frame, find out which direction it could move, then go according to that. Now you can see this is almost like it head and shoulders or a triple top. Something, it's somewhere near the same level, only this candle is somewhat, it mostly because it gapped up on that day, or else it's a triple top. Usually triple top means one thing: if this level breaks, it's falling down. If this well it doesn't break, then it's going up. So in a larger time frame, you know that this is a good support, and the body closing has been closed below as well. So if it is going below this line, then truly it's going down itself, because the last time they were buyers to support the market. This time it's closing below the previous bodies, so buyers are weaker right now and the market is in all-time high. So I always like to short, because if the market crash, then boom, you'll be making a lot of money. So daily 1 hour time frame, you can see triple top, and this you can see as a range. I don't think, yeah, I can. This is the range, support and resistance. Tomorrow if it gaps down, then you can sell it, but market is looking good. How to find out all those things? Go to sgxnifty.org, this website. This usually tells how much gap up or gap down the market will look at. Looking flat but in green. Then the rest, Dow, S&P 500, Nasdaq, all those things are for US indices. Then Nikkei, like Tokyo, those things. Only Shanghai is in negative. Rest all are positive. Future market is nothing but a derivative market. So you can Google it if you want. This I don't have to explain, I guess. Everything is up, just have to see if it's positive or negative. In this commodities, usually if you know a lot better, then it's better to know all these things, because sometimes the price change in this affects some stocks in the market. Like oil prices, if the crude oil price is more or less, it affects companies like Reliance, because I think Reliance, not Reliance, the companies which rely on oil. So when the crude oil prices change, the companies which rely on oil also changes. Same with currency. Like currency, if Indian money with US dollars, right now it's going low. They say, like people tell, when foreign investors take out money from Indian market, they have to convert it back to US dollars. That literally, when they convert it in a huge amount, that will bring the Indian rupee value down. So when this is negative, people think that is happening. That's why this also sometimes trigger the markets. That's why people usually see a lot of things. If you are a professional trader, you will literally trade in everything: forex, commodities, future option, indices, everything. That's how you know you know if some other market is falling. Sometimes you know if the market is crashing, because something else might be a trigger, and that trigger will help you find out whether the market will fall or go up on that day. This is one's website to find out. The second website, CNN Business, is the same thing, but here it's showing negative Dow futures. Rest everything is same. Futures and options you don't have to see, you just have to see the market levels, and most other positive same as that previous one. So for Cipla, we are in a good range, like good support region. It could hold as a support or mostly break that support as well. And this is an all-time high price. So let's see what happens. For this 1 hour chart, you have seen this. Let's go to a smaller time frame to find out more. Okay, here there was small double top. This is a large double top. If it breaks, then if you're taking a swing trade, this will be your target from here to here, 905. I think this levels will, for a swing trade, if it breaks, usually don't go that low. Will take support in this level or here, somewhere here, I think, if it fails. So in 30-minute time frame, here you can't see much. 15-minute we can find out more. Looks like it consolidated past 2 days. One day it just fell down, consolidated, and the next day fell down, consolidated. And it's still taking support here. Sometimes you have to know whether it's shorting, people are really shorting, or when this price is moving up, it's just short covering. Because on one day, few days back, there was a huge shorting seen in market. I'm not sure of the terms, but they tell call writing, maybe. Yeah, aggressive call writing was there. So when they short the market, they have to book their profit. When they book the profit, when they after shorting, they have to buy the shares back. That usually will make the market more higher. So this gap up usually means maybe that, but after that again it fell. So this is a crucial level right now. It had formed a triangle, but it broke out, retested here, and went sideways. So in a smaller time frame you can't tell much, and even with the small candles like this, the volumes were significantly better. So this one right now you have to see for intraday how much will it move. This is 1% here. On a higher side, this is a target. Around 1% movement you will find it. Where will you do our no trading zone? We'll do this as a no trading zone because it can move sideways all the time. And this is one resistance point on the higher side. So just if the market is really bullish, like the green candles are like very with high volume, then you can go higher, take the trade here. It's 0.86%. You can take this 1% from here to here, this level, 963 target. For remembering all these things, I just put drawings here so that I can open and keep. Usually won't trade because I'm scared while entering itself, and my stop loss, all those things taking into factor. I usually keep the order in place, just fill the order, then just keep watching what happens. So most of the time I fail to enter because I'm a beginner in all these things. This you can expect a good shorting purpose. If the closing of that candle is below this, in 5-minute time frame you can find out more. So 5-minute candle, if it's closing below this level here, then you can take a trade. But in case if it is taking resistance in support in this line, then exit the trade, because you have to just wait. Don't exit directly because it might just take a retest, like small correction, and then go down. So let's see this for tomorrow. We can see this Cipla. This is on levels. Upside I don't think I can take a trade because there's too many points where it can get rejected, but downside I think I can. I think upside I am comfortable if it takes support in this range, like really take support, maybe make a double bottom here, then I would take a buy position, then I can get a good buy target as well. So for now it's just shorting. Let's see if it's just sideways. If the first 15-minute candle it doesn't cross, then there's no point in trading. It will mostly go sideways or not move a lot. Then Sun Pharma, larger time frame, it reached the all-time high. Right now moving in a channel, right, and it already touched that channel top, so I could short it. Let's see in a smaller time frame. As you can see right now, it's taking rejections. It's making higher highs but still finding rejections. That means one thing: these people are trying to push, make us buy, and they are selling to us, all the institutions. Let's see what happens. If the market is bad tomorrow, then it already took a resistance in this line, so we'll go to a smaller time frame and find whether we can short it. If I draw a line here, taken resistance previously, so it might take a support in this level. So if that support is not holding, then it will go down. So if I short it in this range, I'll get a 1% return. This is my plan, so I have to go according to my plan. If the market is moving in that direction, then I'll take that decision. And as you can see, the volume was very high here. That means I tried to go up, but there was a huge selling, so all the sell orders were getting placed. My price was not moving much, but volume was very high. That means only one thing: a lot of selling has happened, because it couldn't go higher and the volume is much higher. So most probably it might break and go below. Let's see. If it is going below, I'll take a trade here. This should be my stop loss, but it's too much for me. I usually take maybe maximum of 0.3 2 rupees. This is first target and this is second target. Later on you can see the pivot points and find out all the targets. So let's see, we found 2 here. This is levels. This is not really which I would take, but if I find something useful, then I will. This broke a support level yesterday. It's trading in a range, so I didn't take a trade here. And looks like Bharat Forge is falling in a day train. Usually, yeah, this could be a support. Huge red candle. What was this? Let's see if this is a support. See, it's the same wick size as well. So it's been rallying down, gone up. This could be a correction. If it takes support and shows a green candle, then it's a buy. Can we find any signs in smaller time frame? Hourly time frame. It's forming a curve like this. No. In hourly time frame, if you see, it has formed a triangle like this, and it just broke out. So right now, if you want to enter, then that's a level here. That wick